According to the United Nations Environment Programme, humanity produces more than 430 million tons of plastic annually that soon become waste, filling the ocean and often working their way into the human food chain. Against this backdrop, plastic pollution became the center topic in the United Nations Environment Assembly in 2022, leading up to the formation of the Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee, which is set up to develop a legal instrument to addressing plastic pollution and marine environment. With the fifth session set to hold in November this year and Sierra Leone being a major recipient of the impact of plastic pollution, Environment Protection Agency engages key stakeholders in the plastic and environment industry.
As a nation that produces very minimal plastic, we think that through the importation of materials coated by plastic and the mismanagement or the untechnical or the lack of technical capacity to handle the issue of plastic waste in terms of turning it into useful product, which other countries are doing, we remain vulnerable to the effect of plastic on the environment and on human health.
Director of Natural Resource Governance, EPA, speaks on the impact and need for the consultation.
So we are coming together as a nation, joining the other developed countries, plastic producing countries, to look at how we can address these issues. And you know how that can be so difficult to address. Whereas some countries are making profit, they are making resources from these plastic products, it's also causing other problems elsewhere. So this is why we are here to look at national opinions, what we think of Sierra Leone.
One of the plastic recyclers, Almami Mara, while lauding the approach, calls for support to enhance a safe recycling process.
That we are very much concerned about, because as recyclers, our biggest constraint is collection. If you want to recycle, our raw material is plastic waste. So collection is a very big issue for us. And so if we have a system wherein producers take responsibility for their actions, it will be easy for us as recyclers to be able to bring together the raw materials and transform them into useful products for the nation. Looking forward to government and other partners to come in to support local recyclers so that they can improve on their methods of recycling. Because you cannot boast of cleaning the environment and you are also polluting it by your recycling method. So we actually are looking forward to a system where we can have more recycling facilities and we are able to reduce our footprint in terms of carbon emission.
Over 46% of plastic waste is landfilled, while 22% is mismanaged and becomes litter. The pollutant effect runs back to mankind, who feels its pinch in the food chain, climate change, and other things. The urgency of this treaty formation cannot be overstated. Samuel Tony Sawyer,